Jai Hind, Vande Mataram students. In last lecture in quadrilateral we studied the various concepts related to parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square, kite, trapezium. Okay, and certain another concepts we tried to understood. Now here this is the last part because a broad part I have cleared in first part, so very few topics has remained for the second part, and today this lecture will be over. Okay, so in your text page number 137 it is mentioned there the types of quadrilateral. Let's start from there. See, certain types of quadrilateral is given there when I start. When you see this video, children, at that time you sit with your text, so you will get better idea, because whatever is there I explain you, but when you will listen with the book you will get it better way. So here certain figures are mentioned there. If you see that figure, almost all are quadrilateral, and among of that trapezium, parallelogram, and then rectangle, rhombus, square and kite, that types of figure are given. Okay, after observing that, we are concluding the certain things, that is that square, rectangle and rhombus, whatever the figures are there, that all are parallelogram. Okay, square is a rectangle and also a rhombus, parallelogram is a trapezium, and kite is not a parallelogram. Okay, a trapezium is not a parallelogram. Why? Because only one pair of opposite side is parallel. So in a trapezium we require both pair to be parallel to make it parallelogram. Is it clear? This much we studied. I explained you this one with my figure. Now orally I am saying you this thing, just it should recall to you. Now come in page number 139. Okay, one statement is given in the form of theorem. A diagonal of parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Means when you draw the parallelogram, just a minute, let me set the camera. Okay, now see, when you draw the parallelogram and you draw it any diagonal, this one or this one, in that condition both the triangles become congruent to each other. That is the first statement. Okay, this is statement and figure you keep in your mind. Second, what it is saying, if each pair of opposite side of quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Means if this side and this side is equal, this side and this side is equal, then that is a parallelogram. Next statement is given, in a parallelogram opposite angle are equal. Whatever properties I explained you earlier, that all as given in the form of statement. Opposite angle means this angle and this angle, this angle and this angle are equal. Next is given, in a quadrilateral each pair of opposite angle is equal, then it is a parallelogram. This is called converse. Is it clear? Similarly, next statement in page number 141, it is given, the diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect means equally. Suppose this is A, B, C, D and this is M. So BM equal to DM and AM equal to CM. Is it clear? And next, if the diagonal of quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. Again, this is called converse. Okay. This much is given there. Then page number 145, one more most important statement is given. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if the pair of opposite side is equal to the parallel, equivalent parallel. Okay, that one I already explained you. With that, most important theorem now we will try to understand, and that is the midpoint theorem. जरा ध्यान से देखेंगे हम लोग. See if any triangle has drawn. अब आप बोलोगे हम बात तो quadrilateral की कर रहे थे, quadrilateral में से triangle में कहाँ से आ गए? लेकिन अगर trapezium है, trapezium is there. If you extend it further like this way, it becomes triangle. Is it clear? So in that situation, if any triangle has drawn and one line intersect its other two line in equal proportion, मतलब अगर समझो ये पूरा 8 है तो ये 4 ये 4, और अगर ये पूरा 6 है तो ये 3 ये 3, ऐसा इक्वल पार्ट में अगर कट करती है तो इन दैट सिचुएशन दिस DE दिस बिकम हाफ ऑफ BC, यानी अगर BC अगर आपका यहाँ पे 12 हुआ तो DE इसका हाफ यानी कितना हो जाएगा? 6 हो जाएगा. Is it clear? This one you have to keep in your mind. So here it is written D equal to half of BC. Suppose here BC equal to 12, so 1 upon 1 to 12. So D equal to how much? D equal to 6 unit. Because I have not mentioned the meter or centimeter. So this is the midpoint theorem, which is most important part of this chapter. ये आप लोगों को यहाँ पर ध्यान में रखना है. एक और बहुत अच्छा स्टेटमेंट इन लोगों ने दिया हुआ है. द सेम पेज 148 पेज पे, द लाइन ड्रॉन थ्रू अ मिड पॉइंट ऑफ वन साइड ऑफ ट्रायंगल पैरेलल टू द अनदर साइड बाइसेक्ट द थर्ड साइड. यानी कि अगर जो है कोई लाइन अगर एग्जैक्टली मिड पार्ट में से पास होती है, सो दिस लाइन इज पैरेलल टू थर्ड साइड. तो ये दो साइड हो गई, अगर इसको इंटरसेक्ट कर रही है तो थर्ड साइड से वो क्या होगी? पैरेलल होगी. दिस टू लाइन विल बी पैरेलल टू ईच अदर. दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट विच यू रिकॉल. ओके, इतना कंप्लीट करने के बाद में इसमें और बच्चों कुछ खास रहता नहीं है. जो भी मेन पार्ट थे वो जो है मैंने आप लोगों को एक्सप्लेन करके दे दी है. एक बार जो है थोड़ा सा इसको रिवाइज कर लेते हैं तो हम लोगों को पूरा चैप्टर की क्लैरिटी आ जाएगी. फर्स्ट, द सम ऑफ द एंगल ऑफ द क्वाड्रिलेटरल इज 360 डिग्री. सेकेंड, द डायगोनल ऑफ अ पैरेललोग्राम डिवाइड इट इनटू टू कॉन्ग्रुएंट पार्ट. थर्ड, इन अ पैरेललोग्राम अपोजिट साइड्स आर इक्वल, opposite angles are equal, diagonal bisect each other. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, diagonal bisect each other, and the pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. Diagonal of rectangle bisect each other and are equal or vice versa. Diagonal of the rhombus bisect each other at right angle and vice versa. Diagonal of the square bisect each other at right angle are equal and vice versa. The line segment joining the midpoint of any two sides of the triangle is parallel to the third side, which I explained you, and half of it. And the second last, a line through a midpoint of the side of the triangle is another side bisect the third side. Last, the quadrilateral formed by joining the midpoint of the side of quadrilateral in order in parallelogram. Means अगर आप कोई भी क्वाड्रिलेटरल है, इसके अगर चार साइड को मिड पॉइंट को अगर आप ज्वाइन करते हो, देन इट विल आल्सो फ्रेम द पैरेललोग्राम. वो भी पैरेललोग्राम फ्रेम करेगा. इज इट क्लियर? सो दिस मच इज देयर इन दिस पार्ट. Everything I covered here, nothing has remained, and do the practice this much systematically. Okay, bye, see you.